Card packs. A lot of them. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Opening 20 card packs and a bronze chest. So, let's open the bronze chest first, just to see if we get another card pack. Oh, yes. Welcome, I'm Sylphin. This is also a theory crafting video as well. So we are theory crafting. We're theory crafting as well. So there, you see card pack and random card. That's why we do this. That is why we do this. So there you go. Okay. So let us open some card packs here. And see what we get. But if I didn't say it yet, this is a theory crafting video, so any cards that I think are amazing, stuff like that, I will talk about them, and I'll think about, and I'll kind of talk about why I think they're amazing. Julie the Apostle. This is this one not so much. There's a math video. Please go and check that out. It's not. It's only tanks can utilize it. Only tanks can utilize it. Not many more people can. Sage's Ward, fantastic. Usually health is better in the early game, so usually you end up getting that. Pendulum Lords, I don't use this as much, just because there's just lots of other core stats and cards for supports. Typically, that's why you get it. To get, although the mana regen is a good option. It is a good option. Oh, Bounty Stalker. Math video coming soon. Math video coming soon. We're gonna try to see, is this worth it or not? Because I think it is. Situational, but I think it is. Sinister Shock, great for you know, cutting down on equipment slots so that you can get better early game builds. Pretty much about it. Especially because of the ability pen, you don't need to late game anyways. So that's solid. Radiant Mantle. It's a good option for like a bruiser, like Greystone Bruiser. Definitely, that would work well, or any kind of bruiser order hero really. The damage is actually pretty good. It's actually surprising. It's actually surprisingly good. Stab Link, absolutely fantastic on Countess, just because she can regenerate that health and blink forward, and then you're like, and then Countess is on you. So fantastic for Countess, and a lot of other people, really. Just to be honest with you. Alpha Barrier, also Chimera, if you want to really engage, or you can see a gank coming and you can disengage with it. Great. Alpha Barrier, again, just to cut down on equipment slots. That is an option as well. It's a weekly card pack, eh? And Flashfire Piston, definitely great. Usually you don't upgrade your Sylphin, or usually you shouldn't upgrade your Sylphin, at least according to me. You upgrade your ward, so that's a whole bunch of power. And then for fighters, because they don't scale well with power, you do need some attack speed after that. So that then you go into 1-point Flashfire Piston. Perfect. Perfect. People forget about Flashfire Piston, go all Madstone Gems. You need that attack speed. You need that attack speed in order for the math to work out. Don't forget about Flashfire Pistons when you are going for Madstone Gems. Don't forget about it. Minor Strike. Yes, even though I have a ton of them. Oh, Minor Strikes and 1-point cards are just so good. Wellspring Staff, very solid. Absolutely a must on like your first card as a Countess, to give that utility in the early game, or the resource mana in the early game. Definitely a must. Absolutely love it. Wellspring Staff, it's solid. Not enough mana regen. I do like more mana regen, but hey, whatever. Focus Shock, ability pen, which you need a lot of. Random Fury card. Ooh. Blink Shot. Hey, look at that for some nice, meltdown. I can break this down again. Blink Shot. Now that it has power, Now that it is power, you can make it work as a, power upgrades on any Fury hero, and you're not hurting your power. So I have thought about using it on my Twin Blast build, because you can put the power on it as well. But I think the cooldown has been reduced, hasn't it? I thought it was more than 240. And that 8-second kill window has been increased, but it's only on when you last hit the enemy hero. So, a little bit more situational, but still a great card. Still a great card. And Focus Shock. Mentioned that. Same thing. Major Pierce. Everglass. On ability hit, gain 40 max movement speed for 1 second. This is basically moot. This is basically irrelevant because of Ash of the Witch. Combining Ash of the Witch with Everglass, though, that's an interesting idea. Because it's mana regen, though, yeah, it's useless. Crucial Snare. I used to use this, but unfortunately, it's when I've used it, people notice that they're slowed from hitting me with a basic attack. So, yeah. I didn't think it was as effective as it should have been when I was using it. And Minor Strike, nice. Beta Heal. Ugh. Health regen is absolutely amazing in the early game. Late game, still good. But a 4-point upgrade, unless, yeah, I don't know. Unless the new card system rework. Chronovorp, a lot of people love it. But 1-point upgrades with mana regen on a Aegean Scorch is probably the only place I would use it. Crunch. You're going for cooldown reduction, you're then going for caster build, which then upgrading with attack speed is not good. And upgraded with mana regen, by the time you're getting this card, you're not going to run into mana problems anyways. Or you shouldn't be having mana problems anyways. So it's not worth it. That's my logic. Vicious Kinetic. Great. And Circle of Health. A must on pretty much every support. Absolutely. It's mandatory. Just completely mandatory. Brutal Kinetic. Amazing. Beta Health. Mentioned that already. Savage Remedy. I haven't used this. Maybe a good early game card for like Chimera Rampage? The jungle? But that's kind of odd. That's kind of odd. That much health regen? That's kind of odd. I actually kind of want to try it though. Offensive maneuvers. When hit by a basic attack, restore 10 health. So that's an interesting option in the early game. If you're going for like a Greystone as like the card you get before you try to get your crit chance, and then just get rid of it later on because it becomes useless later. Then that's actually a good idea. Transition card for a Greystone. That's actually very interesting. Health token, great. Health tokens are awesome. You don't need more than 2, just for equipment slot sake. But that's great. All right, Sorcerer's Ward. This is one of those stranger wards because if you're getting ability pen and you're going for a caster build, which means lifesteal is kind of useless. So it's kind of like, and if you're if you're thinking about in the early game, ability pen's not going to help you in the early game, and lifesteal's useless in the early game because you're not doing enough damage to warrant it anyways. So it's kind of like, at least from the math standpoint, it's kind of useless. Thundercleaver, oh my god, so good for any jungler or anybody that wants more burst. Amazing. Amazing. Focus Drain. Minor Wound. That's good. That's good. That's Minor Wounds. I've definitely used quite a bit. Teleblink. Great. Steel. Teleblink forward into your ultimate. Richter, especially Teleblink forward into your ultimate, stuff like that. Or Gideon, use your Teleblink to get into position for your ultimate, because after your ultimate, then you at least have your teleport. That's really, 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 use this Teleblink as the source of your sustain, because then you have your teleport to keep you safe, so then you don't have to build as much health, something like that. That is an option. Plus it gives you mana regen, which is nice, right? Some options there. Micro Nuke. Fantastic source of crit power. Blast Harness. I use this in some people that it's hard to get attack speed on. So you get this attack speed. It just makes transitioning into crit harder. But I do use it on quite a few people. Chronotonic. No opinion on, because that's how prevalent I think it is. Teleblink. Talked about Feral Stone. Same thing as talked that. Toxigel. Where do I start? I think it's great for somebody that needs to keep doing what they're doing. For somebody that needs to keep doing what they're doing, Toxigel's great. So, Crunch, Rampage, Chimera, great for them because they just need to keep doing what they're doing. They gotta just keep doing it, right? So that Cleanse, boom. Or any support, really. Like, that's good. That's good, I like it. Savage Remedy, talked about. Divine Health. Yeah, Toxigel. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Beta Barrier, Major Pierce, Viper Bolt. Basic Pan crit chance. You know, this is actually this is a great card for Chimera. Freaking Kalari. You can upgrade it with crit chance to start your crit chance, to then go into your crit bonus. Plus you get basic pen, which she definitely needs. So you can be like, a few CP of crit chance, like a few upgrades crit chance and base pen. That's great for her. It's because she really does need that basic pen. Major Strike, got a crap ton of those. Sinister Pierce, pen, basic pen. Fighters do need penetration. They do need penetration. Thermal Spark, Healer Token, fantastic. You really want to, if you really want to sustain and you're really hurting for CP in the early game in the early game in the off lane, you can get 2 Healer Tokens. And then you just sustain for eons. Vicious Kinetic, talked about. Major Kinetic, yes, Major Kinetic. I do actually need more, so that's really good. Megavolt Pylon, restore 15 mana for each nearby unit. Split push Iggy and Scorch. Split push anybody. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Open pack. Yeah. And little Sylphin's up. Yay! Hi! You gonna learn about cards? Ooh. Blood Catalyst. I have yet to do the math on it. I honestly don't think it's worth it. Like, yeah, you can get what you want, like, because you sacrifice health to get mana regen and stuff like that, but I don't know. Some people really like it. I just haven't done the math yet, and honestly I haven't tried it, so the fact that it doesn't give you power or anything like that, ugh, and it's 6 cost, very situational. I don't know. Meltdown, again, amazing. Ability Pen, power option, Optimal Spark, Beta Health, Celestial Health. Yeah! Yeah! Hey? Yeah! 6 card packs remain. Vicious Kinetic, Gift of the Rains. Again, haven't used it. It's really weird. Health regen. The mana regen is actually really interesting. Actually, you know what? Ooh, put a whole bunch of mana regen options in here as a Muriel? As a Decker? That's actually really interesting. Great sustain. Ooh, I actually really like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah. Circuit of Health again. Talked about that. Brand of the Iron Eater. Lots of people use this as a, or even late game lifesteal, but I would personally, oh, big cough. I would personally use this as a transition card. Mid-game transition card, put some crit in here, and maybe some lifesteal for the mid-game. That's where I see that value. Stalker Siphon. This is great on Sevarog because that attack speed, very, 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 very effective on him. That really goes a very long way. Hey, 5 remaining. Divine Guard, Stasis Gem. If you could use this appropriately, holy smokes, you can make plays. You can mitigate so much stuff. As a Decker, you can like just bait people to come right into, especially heavy team fighter comp. Just bait them to come right on top of you. Use Plasma Channel into your ultimate. Oh, Oh yeah. Venom Shell, great bruiser option for Chimera and Rampage, just awesome. Quartz Blade, yep, one of my favorites. Put in some health, power, mana regen, anything. Yeah, I use this for so many people. It's so diverse. It's a must-have on a lot of Order heroes. Again, Alpha Guard. Whoa, hey? Four. We got Burn Blood Powder. I love this. Love this. Iggy and Scorch. I know it has attack speed, but at least it has mana regen. And that's what you leave. That's what you need. Aurora really could use this because of the mana regen. She's so ability focused. She really could use this. Somebody like Crunch. Although this Burn Blood Powder is contemporary that uses instead of 2 CP of mana regen has 2 CP of attack speed and 1 of mana regen. He can really use that. It's good, very diverse, very good option. Very good option. Don't Empyrean Mask. I love it on Kwang, junglers really. Kwang, Chimera. Chimera's kind of odd, but actually no, Chimera can't use it. Kwang, Greystone, Feng Mao. Very good options. Very good. The diversity is amazing. And switch to mana regen so you can quickly destroy jungle camps or the power, I guess. But then you leave it on power so that you have a good burst on an enemy hero or something. And then you switch it, you just click it once to go to basic armor and ability armor. Amazing. Really, really like it. Focus Drain. Hinder Beast. It's way too situational. Slow target by 5%. I don't know if that is the penalty for basic attacking, and I think it's more than that, so I think it's completely useless. Alpha Guard, cool. 3 more left. Restbreaker, amazing option for basic pen. You don't need that much of it, so Restbreaker's great source for that in the late game. Or in the mid game, actually. Shock, Righteous Moon, Celestial Guard, Stone of Salvation. This one, bruisers can absolutely use it. Bruisers really can use this one, and tanks especially can use this one. Stone of Salvation, you absolutely can use it. This can be your lifesteal as a Greystone. Really, really great option. Absolutely great option for a lot of order bruiser, and tank folk. Celestial Barrier, Hell, Thunder Cleaver. Again, talked about that. Purity Sensor. Absolute, not necessarily a must-have anymore, but at least it's a must-have option in support builds. So what I've been doing is I've been putting Purity Sensor, Thermal Bond, Divine Shield, all of those in my supports, and just leaving an option. Have them all equate to the same CP cost, so you can just kind of switch them out really easily and just kind of be like, what do I need? So make it math really nice and easy. That's what I've been doing, and I think that actually works really well because everybody can use health, everybody can use armor. All the supports, you can definitely use health, you can definitely use mana. Like it's really awesome. Against an Aurora, obviously really good. Against Steel, against so many people. It's really, really good. Very, situational, obviously, but if you can use that at the right time, it's really powerful. Golden Veil, I'm really confused by. Because if you're going for crit chance, you need a lot of it, which means you also need the crit bonus, which means you probably don't have enough CP to warrant enough health to therefore warrant ability armor. Right? But with that said, on somebody like Greystone, you get all the health you need from your ultimate. Meaning you only go into armor and no health. Okay. Greystone. Yep. Greystone can use this. That's pretty much about it. Just Greystone. This is a Greystone card. Golden Veil and its basic armor contemporary. Basically, Greystone's pretty much the only person I think that can effectively, properly according to the math, effectively use that one. Vampiric Elixir again. The lifesteal, it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. Vine Heart. This is great for Chimera to give you a little bit of health, help you with the bruiser, but also ability pen. Drawing a blank. Focus Pierce. Scorpion Plate. This one I would use. This one I would use because it shreds ability armor. This one I would use. Not the other one. Good option. Especially good option for a Rampage to use this one to build basic armor on, simply because you don't really need the health. But Chimera would work as well. And Advanced Mana. Is that everything? We're done! Look at that. Awesome. All used up. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Hopefully it was somewhat useful, right? Did you learn something? See waves, goodbye. Please like the video, like it, dislike it. Thank you guys very much. Hopefully you guys learned something. Please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. So I would love to help you out in the future. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.